episode 316 of the VIG Lounge. Now, I originally thought I was going to be doing some wrestling content, hence the significance of 316 in the Attitude Era in the WWF, but I also believe in synergy, because Saturday, i.e. tomorrow, is UFC 316, so I figured, you know what? Why don't we do a playthrough of 4 of the main card fights for the next UFC pay-per-view. So nice, we're doing it twice. Merab Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley, and the undercard, which also includes a female title match as well. I believe that is at strawweight, maybe bantamweight. I'd have to double check, but I'll find that out as we go. If you guys are enjoying the content, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Of course, I'm going to talk about who I think is going to win each fight and try to make this more exciting than the pay-per-view, i.e. every fight ending in a finish. And also, hope you guys enjoy seeing your friendly neighborhood blind man tackle some UFC fights. Without any further ado, let's jump right in to the first main card offering. Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. And we're going to go with Vicente Luque here. I think he's going to knock out Kevin Holland, probably inside of 2 rounds. Why is this doing that? There we go. That was an odd little glitch. Oh, nice kick to start off by Luque. Body kick answered by Holland. Jumping knee by Holland. He is certainly blazing a trail. Oh, he rocked him! He rocked him with the knee. Those jumping knees have really paid dividends. And a head kick there by Luque. Uppercut. Switches stances again. Lands the head kick. Now goes to the body. Luque. Hammered. Oh my goodness, he's having a real hard time with that jumping knee from Kevin Holland. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice body kick. Drops Holland. Hammering away now. This is a very competitive matchup. Oh, missed the high kick, did Luque. Resets, connects with that one. Not quite where he wanted it to land, but he got it. Stance switch. And light on his toes is Holland, and he has been able to go up high with that jumping knee. That's been the go-to strike for the Trailblazer in round 1. But Luque has landed a nice mix of strikes. Oh! Oh, he rocked him! Now he's dropped! Oh, Holland back to his feet, but he's still in trouble. He is not looking good right now. Oh, my goodness, he ate that one flush right on the chin. Missed the uppercut. Oh, dodged the knee that time and tried to counter it with a head kick. Oh, he caught that one. My goodness, what a flurry in the first 3 minutes of this fight. Oh, another high kick by Luque, followed by one on the opposite side. Holland is down. Oh, he got dropped again, this time with the handiwork. Oh, my goodness. Good night, Kevin Holland. It was a firefight while it lasted, but Vicente Luque comes away with a huge knockout in round 1. Oh, that was a brutal uppercut. And that is what I think is going to happen. I think that Vicente Luque is going to just, knock out Kevin Holland. They're both great jiu-jitsu practitioners and good strikers in their own right, but I feel like Vicente Luque has just been doing better in terms of,
ladies and gentlemen,
winning fights.
Stop to this contest
and
at 3 minutes, 16 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque.
And I have all the respect in the world for Kevin Holland, especially because he's literally willing to fight anybody. But just from the last performances that I've seen from the Trailblazer, I just feel that, Father Time's kind of catching up with him. He's got a lot of miles on him, and he just hasn't really seemed to have that same durability that he's had in the past. But I could be proven wrong, but I'm still thinking Vicente Luque, knockout inside of 2 rounds. So not quite as brief, I guess, as this fight was for me, as it would be, I feel, on the pay-per-view, but still. This is another old guard versus new guard. Former tough winner Kelvin Gastelum taking on Joe Pyfer. And another guy in Joe Pyfer that I think is going to potentially win by knockout. Oh, lands a kick to the body to start. Oh my goodness. Kelvin Gastelum is in a bad way here. He's already been rocked. And he's having a real hard time dealing with those power shots from Pyfer, and that's it. Joe Pyfer just landed some blistering combinations with the hands. And oh my goodness. Looked to be a hook this time from what I can see. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody who watches this in the comments, especially on the YouTube side of things. But there is that brutal knockout by Joe Pyfer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Joe Body Bag Pyfer.
Joe Pyfer with a knockout, 34 seconds into round one. I think he will actually get it done, but I think it's going to go to round three, because the thing is with Kelvin Gastelum, I'm sure he can be, finished, but he is very durable. So I could see it going 3 rounds. I didn't think it would actually end this fast, but I will certainly take it. All right, now we're moving on to the first title fight. Juliana Pena versus she's not quite a debutante anymore. I guess she's now a, established UFC fighter, but certainly more well-known in the ranks of the PFL is Kayla Harrison. And this is where I think, the first import from the PFL/Bellator is actually going to take the title. Juliana Pena, she's done well, had a lot of trouble against Amanda Nunes, and I don't think she's going to be able to handle the takedown heavy offense of Kayla Harrison. Look at this, Kayla Harrison already going for a submission. She's got a Kimura, and she abandoned it and decided to land some strikes from the top. Kayla's trying to crank on that Kimura. Let's see if she can get it. No, Juliana rolls to her stomach, gives up her back. I guess that's the best option for trying to escape. Kayla looking to get the hooks in. And she does. She's got a rear naked choke set up now. Into an armbar. What a beautiful transition. Will she get it here? There she goes. Beautiful grappling display by Kayla Harrison. And the first import from the PFL is a UFC champion, or to be a UFC champion rather, is Kayla Harrison with this heavy grappling attack and beautiful submission transition to capture UFC gold here inside the first round.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
Bantamweight, there it is here. Okay.
Kayla Harrison.
And that is fantastic for Kayla Harrison. Got it done. in round 1. And is now a UFC champion to go along with her success in the PFL. Now, here we go. The main event. And I will say, yeah, I do feel that Kayla Harrison is going to be victorious over Juliana Pena. You know, ever since she lost to Amanda Nunes, it's just been kind of, you know, up and down, I feel, for her. She's been more talk, I guess, than action. So I do feel that Kayla Harrison's going to win. But this is the fight, the rematch. Merab Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley. And will Suga learn anything new? I think it's going to go the same way. I think that the wrestling heavy style of Merab is just too much for O'Malley to take. And look at that, just drags him straight to the ground. Lands a couple shots. Reversed actually this time by O'Malley. Who had that on their bingo cards? Beautiful reversal of his own by Merab in the scramble. Now, hopefully there's no weird, you know, back kissing and things like that in this fight. Trying to cinch in a rear naked choke. He might have it here. He does! That's it! In emphatic fashion, Merab Dvalishvili puts this rivalry to bed with a beautiful grinding takedown, finished off with a perfect rear naked choke to put Sean O'Malley out in round 1. All these fights were quick, first round finishes, but that's just the way we like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
And I do feel that Merab is going to retain. I feel it's going to be another decision or a late round finish, but I just don't see, you know, Sean O'Malley presenting that much of a challenge to Merab, and I feel it'll be, you know, relatively similar to the first fight. I mean, sure, maybe he's not the most exciting champion with a wrestling heavy style, but he is a machine for a reason. So I think Merab Dvalishvili takes it again, and, you know, the Suga show gets put on pause and has to go back to the drawing board. Or maybe storyboard in this case because it's a show. But those are my thoughts and these quick fights in episode 316 of the VIG Lounge. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video today. If you did, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I love engaging with people when, you know, they take the time to do so. And aside from that, have yourselves a fantastic Friday, everybody. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987, and I bid you adieu.